up guys, Austin here from Airsoft Station, and today we are reviewing the Lancer Tactical PDW. This gun does not come with the 1-point sling. However, I wanted to show you right away how truly low profile this gun is. When you fold that stock down, you can put it at your side, you can either have a 1-point or a 2-point, and you will genuinely forget about this gun. It weighs a couple of pounds, it's very light, it's very maneuverable, and it's very concealable. It's just some of the best things come in the littlest packages. You can put it at your side and completely forget about it. You could operate a pistol, you could even operate another assault rifle. However, when you did need that gun, it's right there at your side. You can leave the stock collapsed, otherwise you can pull it out and have just as much firepower as a standard assault rifle. The package is going to include this replica PEC box, and the reason for that is because you have the skeletonized folding stock. You also have a very thin, streamlined handguard up front, so that is actually where you store your battery, because there's no room for a battery anywhere else. So right in that PEC box on the rail there, not only does it give it a tactical look, but it also serves a functional use as to storing your battery. The package also comes with the battery, the charger, the gun, and 2 magazines, because Lancer Tactical knew that you were going to be being tactical with this gun, and knew that you'd be changing mags very often, so they included a spare magazine. How generous of them. Key features about this gun, at least in my personal opinion, has to be its size and its weight. Now the reason I say that is because whether you're playing in a CQB environment or you're just a smaller or younger player, this gun will feel great in your hands, and I really think it will suit your needs well. And as for the weight, it is incredibly light. You just toss it back and forth, it feels like it's not even there. However, all of the parts are made of high quality metal. The only plastic on this gun is the pistol grip, the magazine, and the PEC box. Everything else, iron sights, outer barrel, rail, receivers, stock, everything on this gun is made from a high quality metal. They've just managed to make it strong and keep it lightweight, which is rare to find in a gun. Let's go take it over to the Corona range and you can see how this bad boy performs. As you guys could see for yourselves, this gun performs amazingly well. Something to note is the FPS is definitely up there in field limits. I would say if you were going to use this gun primarily for field, it's great, ready to go, right out of the box. If you were going to primarily use it for CQB play, I would recommend putting a slightly lighter spring in there. Not only will that drop your FPS a little bit so you're not absolutely murdering your opponents, but it will also increase your rate of fire, which I think would be very beneficial for pretty much only designated CQB play. I don't feel like I need to expand on the gearbox. It's a Lancer gearbox, and they just have a name built for themselves on building rock solid gearboxes and overall internals. I don't feel like I need to expand on that. So instead, I will expand on the externals. I really like what they did with the gun. Everything from the PEC box, just having that writing on it, the little rail, just gives it more flair, gives it a nicer look to it. The way the battery connects in there, it's very low profile, so you don't have any tacky wires sticking out or hanging out in any way. It keeps the gun looking streamlined. The flip-up sights, you have very nice flip-up sights, very quick target acquisition, they look very nice, and they just operate smoothly. Functional bolt catch, that doesn't matter a whole lot for the actual gameplay, but when you're adjusting your hop-up, it makes it a breeze, and then that bolt catch snaps forward. It just feels cool. It's a nice feature to have. Quick detach sling mount here, that's nice. It comes with this right in the box, and you can put it in various different places on the gun, whether you were using a 2-point or a 1-point, and depending on your play style, whether you're a righty or a lefty, that sling point can move around plenty of areas. I also like the folding stock. I'm not a huge fan of folding stocks because if they don't attach or connect in some way, I find it very annoying playing and this swinging around, or it getting caught on brush and pulling itself open. I'm not a huge fan of swinging or folding stocks for that reason. This one has a very solid post on it, so when you do attach it, it's a very solid connection. It is a little stiff to open up, which in my opinion is a good thing. I'm never opening my stock unless I'm intentionally doing so. So it keeps it down and it keeps it all one. There's no rattle. It's a really nice connection. Overall, the internals are just solid. Full metal, it feels great. The magazine that it's included, one of them is a mid cap, one of them is a high cap, and I did want to show you that before I end the video, just because it's not your standard high cap. You have no winding wheel here on the bottom. Instead, it's right up here, and I think that's great. It gives it a more streamlined it gives it a more streamlined look, and it also, I think, is easier to wind. You get a bigger wind off of it instead of that little tiny wheel at the bottom. Overall, Lancer did a great job with this one. If you have any other questions, leave it in the comments below, and until the next one, have a good one, guys.